Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of December from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General reading as always. It's not going to resonate with every single Gemini. So please do take from it what makes sense for you and your life, your situation, and your relationship, and let the rest go. If you're interested in a private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I'll also have a list of the card decks that I use. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. What I have in front of me are the two Flames of Alchemy decks, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So we're going to focus first on Divine Masculine energy. And it is just energy, so it can be for male or female. Take from these messages, these focus messages, whatever makes sense for your situation. All right, Gemini, so let's take a look and see for the Divine Masculine energy, what needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides, please bring forward focus messages for our Divine Masculine. Whoops. Let's see, guys, let's see. We've got sad energy. Let me fix this, sorry. Very sad energy from my Divine Masculine. What's going on here? Sad and confident. Okay, so those are two very different energies. One is very melancholy and kind of down, and then we've got this confident energy coming forward. So if you happen to be Divine Masculine, whatever side of the fence you fall on in regard to these two cards, if you're feeling very sad, possibly in regard to love and romance, if you're in separation from somebody and you're thinking about someone and just very nostalgic about the connection, and on the other side of that, very positive, confident energy from some of my Divine Masculines. It could have anything and everything to do with either a relationship or the direction that your life is going right now. So hopefully this reading will enlighten us a little bit more as to what these two cards are referring to. All right, so Divine Feminine energy for Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for my Divine Feminines. Let's grab a couple focus cards from this deck. Distorted Masculine. Isn't that interesting? You know, because we've got two very different energies. One is down, the other one is up. And so perhaps my Divine Feminine doesn't quite know what to make of the Divine Masculine, if he's coming forward with happy energy 1 second or confident energy 1 second and then just being really down and sad the next. Okay, so we'll see how this all plays out. Healing together. Okay, so it might actually be, from the Divine Feminine perspective anyway, in order to stabilize the energy of the Divine Masculine, perhaps coming together and healing as one is what's going to fix this situation. So we'll see, again, how this all plays itself out, if it even ties into this reading. But perhaps some of you guys just really needed to hear that, okay? All right, Gemini, let's see what else. So this is the Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. What messages need to come through for Gemini for the first half of December? Let's see what we need to know at this time. Vibrations. What is it that you're putting out there by way of your vibrations, your energies? That is what you're bringing back towards you. So very heavy influence with that law of attraction. What it is that you put out there vibrationally and energetically is what you will attract back to you. And for my Divine Masculines, if you're contradicting yourself by way of your energies, you know, sad 1 second, confident the next, perhaps the universe doesn't know how to interpret that, or you're creating kind of this limbo state in your energies. And so try to focus more on what it is that you're really wanting to manifest, if you can hone in on that. We've got signs coming forward here as well. Pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you at this time. Gemini. Some of you guys are feeling very nostalgic about a relationship, and look at this, that has come to an end. Something has come to an end here, but I feel some of you guys are definitely still remembering this person, still thinking about them. You might even still have love for this person. Feeling very, very nostalgic about this person. Someone's afraid though. Someone's afraid to reach out, to contact the other, to possibly look into reconciliation. But we have the Spring card coming through here, so there is a potential to create growth in the connection here. We do have a key. So somebody has this key to unlock the door to start over, to find a different path, claim a different direction for either the relationship or for yourself. But right now, things are stuck. You're not together. You're not with this person that you're more than likely thinking about for this reading. Still feeling very nostalgic. Memories of love. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this, Gemini, and let's see if we can better understand what's happening here. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. What else do we need to know at this time for the first half of December? Please bring it forward for me. Please help us better understand what's going on here. We do have the Nine of Pentacles flying out, but it is coming up reversed. In the upright, as you can see, it does say independence. This is Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you. But it is coming up reversed. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's living beyond their means. Somebody who could be throwing all of their time and energy into work, creating this false sense of success, especially if you're not really wanting people to know what it is that's going on in your life. And perhaps that's why we've got this contradicting energy of sad and confident. You know, 1 second, my divine masculine especially is trying to act like he's got everything put together in his life. But when he's alone and behind closed doors, this is actually where he's at. You know, that false sense of having it all together. And that goes back to those vibrations, what it is that you're putting out there. If you're coming from a place of not being real with what it is that you are putting out vibrationally, then again, the universe doesn't quite know how to deal with that. And so you're making it very difficult for yourself to manifest the changes that need to happen. We do have the Three of Pentacles coming through here. Collaboration, being able to work together. Some of you guys may have dealt with a third-party situation, and that's possibly what ended the connection. But you do have the Nine of Cups right after that. Falling right below nostalgia. This is somebody that you pictured a life with, Gemini. Satisfaction and wish fulfillment. This is somebody that you know deep in your heart could have truly given you the world, what it is that you were looking for by way of love and romance and the ultimate relationship. They are your wish come true, but you guys are in separation right now. You got the Fool card right after that, and it's falling right below this conclusion card. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. We do have the Two of Swords, and then we've got the Four of Cups. So the Fool card, activation, it starts with you. The Fool card is air energy, and that's certainly a part of your own vibration, Gemini. This is a fresh start. This is you being a risk taker, taking that leap of faith, making your dreams happen. You can create positive changes in your life. Use that key wisely, you know, to start over. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune right next to that. So you've got two major arcanas right next to each other. This is fire energy. So for some of you, it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius that is of importance to you for this reading. But your luck has the capability of changing, Gemini. You can't be afraid to go after what it is that you want, to create movement instead of being stuck. Allow that growth to happen. And we do have the spring season that is indicated here as well. So it might take a little bit of time to get unstuck, but you can do it. You got to go with the flow of life. You can't be in that stuck energy. Welcome in that cycle of change that wants to come in for you and bring you the success that you are capable of creating for yourself. You don't have to pretend to be successful, because you will be successful. This confidence will actually be a reality, especially for my divine masculines. You know, part of the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, guys, is abundance and having successes in your life after so many failures. You know, it doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. It just matters that you get up each time and don't give up and make it happen. Your problems can be replaced by solutions if you allow it to, but you got to keep getting up. You know, don't give up on yourself. The Wheel of Fortune, anything is possible, guys. Anything. You can have that better future, but you got to act. That Wheel of Fortune, as you know, guys, it's constantly turning, constantly. And when it falls in your favor, you have a window of opportunity to get things moving. But if you are here, you can't take advantage of the energy of that Wheel of Fortune. You have the capability of getting yourself unstuck. And for some of you who are feeling nostalgic about a connection, that Wheel of Fortune has the capability of bringing that person back to you. But there are elements of uncertainty in regard to that relationship. And part of that uncertainty is because whatever it was that brought you guys into separation couldn't have been easy, and you got to deal with that first in order to bring about this healing that the divine feminine feels can be accomplished. You know, so get out of that stalemate energy, guys. This is the Two of Swords. This is your own air energy, Gemini. Stalemate and indecision. So you need to make decisions that can get you out of that stuck mode and create movement. Because if you don't take advantage of the Wheel of Fortune when it comes in for you, then yes, you will be in that Four of Cups energy, and it will be a missed opportunity. You only have a particular window that you can make all of this happen. So definitely pay attention to these signs that are trying to grab your attention, guys, okay? All right, so let's add to this with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides, please. Let's grab some additional love and romance messages for you, Gemini, for the first half of December. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What else needs to come through here? Everything needs to come through. All these cards just flew out. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm going to take the one that did come up face up, and look at this. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. And I feel that's a part of these signs that are trying to definitely grab your attention. All right, let's grab some more. Hopefully they won't all fly out. So angels and spirit guides, what else, please? Free yourself. Take back control of your life, Gemini. And of course, that's different for every person in whatever scenario you are facing. You know, if you follow your gut, you know what it is that you need to release and let go of. Whether that is a person, It could be a karmic partnership for some of you guys. It could be a relationship that you know has run its course and its time. If it has nothing to do with your love life, then there are certain areas of your life, Gemini, that you know you need to free yourself from. We've got children coming through here. Some of you guys may already have children. There could have been blended families here as well. Some of you need to express your love, what is truly in your heart. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Could be my divine masculines who need to take that first step and express your love to the person that you have in mind for this reading. We also have deception coming through here. So some of you guys dealt with deception from a person that you're thinking about for this reading. Lies, dishonesty, third-party situations maybe, manipulation, somebody wearing a false mask in the relationship. And isn't it interesting? Look at the photo with that Two of Swords energy where she is wearing a mask. And that's possibly what's creating indecision here for some of you. And then there's chemistry, followed by soulmate. So for some of my Geminis, certainly there's somebody that you're focused on and you feel that this person is your soulmate. You guys get along fantastically. Some pretty intense chemistry between the two of you. And you are feeling very nostalgic about this connection. Okay, so whatever part of that makes sense for you, I feel with the Fool card giving you a fresh start, the Spring card giving you the opportunity for growth, and certainly the Wheel of Fortune is bringing you a change of luck and positive changes in your life. You have the capability, Gemini, of really getting yourself unstuck and creating movement in the right direction for yourself. Okay, let's add to this with some Fire Witch Tarot Infinity Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know at this time? For the first half of December for Gemini, please. Let's see what else needs to come through. Sweet indulgence. Some of you guys might have something as simple as a sweet tooth. That could be coming through there. Sweet indulgence for me, though, is... it has that element of sort of like that forbidden fruit type thing. Like, you know, it's not good for you. You shouldn't have that. You shouldn't indulge in that. So again, going back to third-party situations where it looks enticing, it's got that grass is greener mentality, and you know you shouldn't do it, you know you shouldn't have it, but some of you have decided to go after that. So it could be tapping into that. Look at this next card. Chained up. That could be contributing to that stalemate energy. If you feel tied down to something, or that you're weighed down and you can't get unstuck. You know, you're chained up. And that's what's keeping you stuck. You can't seem to move out of that energy. But you actually can. You can. All you need to do is take back control of your life and free yourself, Gemini, because you're actually not imprisoned in any way, shape, or form. Nobody can do that unless you allow them to do that. Intimacy, possibly feeling nostalgic about times when you were intimate with this person. And isn't it interesting how we've got masculine, divine masculine energy coming through? And look at this message. Waiting on you. So for my divine feminines, The divine masculine is possibly waiting on you to make a decision. But we've got that Two of Swords energy that's preventing that from happening. Somebody has definitely been hurt here. But we also have a romantic surprise coming through for some of you. Intentions and wishes. What it is that you intend to happen, Gemini, what it is that you're wanting to manifest, whatever it is that you're wishing for has the capability of coming true. Especially in regard to love and romance, and whoever this person is that you feel brings you the satisfaction and wish fulfillment that you are looking for in your life. You can have this happiness, you can have this intimacy with this person if you guys are actually both on the same page. There is ultimately some pretty magnetic chemistry between the two of you. So even though you guys are in separation, there is healing that can occur here, but you guys have to do it together. You have to be able to meet each other halfway to create that mutual healing. And the divine feminine is recognizing this. Okay. All right. So let's move on from that. And let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. For the first half of December. What else needs to come through here for Gemini, please? Okay, let me grab this bottom card. And I'm guided to pull this next one as well. All right, so the first message. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. This card, for some reason, this first half of December keeps coming through. So there's something in the air to where this message definitely needs to be communicated. Next card, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Absolutely. Okay, especially for my divine masculines who are in that very sad, heavy energy. Allow joy back into your life. And this is also what's needed for some of you is balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. There has to be compromise between the two of you, an equal exchange to be able to meet each other halfway. All right, Gemini. I feel like grabbing some dialogue cards for you guys, so let's do that. Let me grab one from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck. And again, you don't have to identify with a Twin Flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. So angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Gemini. Who is it that needs to speak up here? Thoughts, feelings, words, emotions, either to Gemini or from Gemini. Who is it that needs to speak up here in regard to this connection? What's going on? I miss the feel of you next to me. They still miss you. They miss being with you, Gemini. They still think about you. That's a whole reason why this nostalgia card is coming through, because they still miss you. They really, really still are very much focused on you. Yeah, they still love you. There are still feelings here. I feel here that whoever it is you're thinking about, they've been wanting to tell you how they feel, but, you know, they're afraid. They're afraid to come forward. And that's why there's the Two of Swords and that stuck energy, because of that fear. Fear of rejection, possibly. And for my divine masculines, you're going between feeling sad and confident, that as well as tapping into that fear energy that's preventing any sort of movement. But there can be movement if you allow it to. Remember, you can free yourself. You're not imprisoned. You can get yourself unstuck at any time. Who else needs to speak up here? Either to Gemini or from Gemini. Who needs to speak up here, please? You're all I ever wanted. Bottom of the deck, look at this. Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. Wow. You're all they ever wanted, Gemini, and perhaps you feel this same way about this person. All right. Let's add some healing messages to this to close out your reading. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. Please bring forward some healing messages for Gemini for the first half of December. But yeah, Gemini, they're still thinking about you. I feel it could be mutual. You still miss this person as well. So those messages could be a mutual thing. Perhaps they are all you've ever wanted as well. All right, let's grab some healing messages here. Healing messages. Serenity, beautiful. Look at this. Unanswered prayer, bottom of the deck. Forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness needs to happen. Healing needs to happen, Gemini, for you guys to work on the partnership and just let go. You know, let go of the pain, let go of the sadness, heal from it. And I feel this is such an important card. You can create this healing, but you have to do it together. And that's what's going to bring you back into serenity. Things smoothing out, things calming down. For those who have turned to prayer, your prayers have been heard. They will be answered. But yes, don't be a vessel for anger, for the pain. Allow forgiveness to happen, and that will lighten the burdens that perhaps you've been carrying around with you, Gemini. But yeah, prayers will be answered here, guys. So for those who are feeling nostalgic, for those who are missing someone, you still want this person. They still want you. This person is coming forward as your soulmate. The holiday season might bring you a very special surprise in regard to your soulmate, Gemini. If that's something that you've been praying for, you just might get it. You just might get it. But yeah, some of your wishes will be coming true for the first half of December, or even possibly the remainder of this year. Your wishes have the capability of coming true for you, Gemini. And if it's truly something that can uplift you and serves you well, I pray that it does. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this reading for you, Gemini. I hope whatever part of this resonated with you, that it brought you hope and joy and uplifted your spirits. And if you're interested in your own private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back soon, guys, with more readings for you. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.